Utie oha echi ponkno. Needs FM.
Two operative words. Okay, say akwadaa no be adwuma when the atmosphere is conducive.
Yes.
And then you went further to also say akwadaa no be adwuma ne de na excesses no. Chiremu na who determines what is conducive for akwadaa no be adwuma and what does conducive na ye ka no. E de na ekom. Na fi waba be addressing at what point any ebeka say a excess of what is required akwadaa be.
Exactly. Children's Act, the LI to the Children's Act, and let's say it can be harmful to Aquarado. Any activity that will be harmful to Aquarado would deem to be a Nyama and the Aquarado should be present in that environment. So, we use more factories, then American, we use machines. The basic requirement is that you have to provide Aquarado with the thing. Logistics, the basic about Aquarado mobile. Because it requires a human. And I will share document Ministry of Employment to develop almost the hazardous framework. It's not at this one at what age media at this one. And as a time I engage in certain activities. Into once you are able to determine the weight, the body weight of Aquarano, and then you compare it to this one, best one. It is within the body weight of Aquarana, then it is allowed. But however, where Aquarana body weight is lower than this one, Aquarana S1, that is where the excess also comes in. These are all things that are there. And there were a bit of while. And no, you don't need measurement. You just, one, you have a health implication of Aquarana. And none of irrespective of the age of Aquarana, one is all below the age of 18, it will be deemed to be hazardous. One of them has to do with the spraying of chemicals. Once Aquarana within a certain radius. Now the one providing any protective equipment, them and every other back at no, and as other back at the skin, also sending any effect on the skin and as the breathing, the way you keep the liver no fancy when some of these chemicals they run on ammonia there. Into all these things are there. Now the other one also wants to say, and more crime in your mind of the fact that Akora and this Akora the time is a grand school. Into this weekday every day their children are enjoying the minimum of 8 hours every day to be in the classroom. Within that period, the Sakrano school, not say one Fakrana and school now they're not quite and also is deemed to be child labor. So first you will look at the measurement in terms of the weight and how it corresponds with the health condition of a child. And then also the issue of chemicals or dangerous machines are ever affect the crowd. Then they are right to education. Indeed, these are some of the things that you have to measure the excesses.
Enti we nyina mu no na the rules are not against the meneme batie na ye burukoko na wapon school na nyuna tom na omeyenko eye afuom na yenkotu emfa megu apaso. The rules are not against that.
Maybe any can prevent the participation of Aquara in farming activities. But it is only when the excess comes in and this is how you ever know.
Na ve den na sa tonkrofo trim say I think when say your ma assist in the cocoa farms if he
I am one that because of maybe the child labor hey, but you see, it is true, and it's a fact that it should not be a condition of any parent to say that it may buy a quack. Once you say that will buy quack, it just it's saying that why high will be done for you, but once you consider it to be part of training of Aquarano. Then somewhere that we start. We are sure that we were taught how to hold spoons and all that. These are things that also help in the capacity building. But then we are all the Aquarano the second sentence as on without any guide. Then the intention is not to train the child to build the capacity of the child, but it becomes exploitative. Indeed, these are and Yama Mijini say, in having an understanding now. You say at the time where they are able to spray, indeed, they may form an amical formula and then may the fertilizer go the quack spray, and as the quack because Tony and the thing or more cocoon, clearly, I will know the presence of the activities at that time will be dangerous to our parents. I will not even involve the child to, I will not even send the child to the farm. So it is also about our social behavior, and it determines this kind of perception. Because a view of her, one man crab better than your bit, my crane, you 2 months from no part to break. Sabi a do or cry, Ganica can be declared. I don't know, Sabi. Or maybe if you keep a child for more than 6 hours in a restricted environment, it is considered to be bondage. And once you don't give that freedom to a Quran, then that is why we say that you are exploiting a Quran. So the intention behind the kind of things that you use a Quran for, and then they determine whether or not it will be considered as child labor.
Now, we'll say you keep Aquada a certain number of hours.
Yes, more than 6 hours. So domestic, so be a correct with fee, maybe or a house help, and I will be away 15, 17 aircraft. Now say why employ now or with fear. Now you keep a Quran in a restricted environment for more than 6 hours. It is considered to be bondage.
Now restricted environment anything.
Restricted means ebia what the Quran says, and then a 2 month Quran Quran say onya kwan ehome onya kwan de bibia na say dem bi o ha e say at least obepi aba compound ompie ana say bia obenya kwan so be kodi agro kaka onya kwan ti agro ana say to also socialize and also enye that is how framework na it suggests that once you do that it becomes bondage.
In order to avoid being charged with bondage, now we could diagram no convenience and not the abraham.
Oh, you see, this is not a protection. And the ones you do say are crowded to chair, and just we did a lot of one Adam fan of one and then the office. But you also have to carry the process because our crowd will be between 5 and 17. It still is considered to be under training. And you do your house help and also provide services that you cannot do at a particular time because of your children. Your responsibility as a person who are employed do not mean that you have to renege on that. You have to carry that around to be able to know what time to go out, what to do, and when to return home. And and you see, it is appropriate because most of the things I can be introduced with you. That will be a house helper. Hardly so those any panocra, a TV. We are not saying expose the panel to be watching TV all the time. And as OBT news, you could see that the life of this person is shattered, is limited to the confines of the walls of the house. No information, no access to anything. I don't know how the law will look at it as bondage. We have detected some of these things that even and are engaging children in those kind of activities. And I can't companions and baby and I just also one play role in man about
in all this, do we have we can say clear guidelines, especially with cocoa farmers? Clear guidelines said you be seen a manum ashe ama ye cocoa funo etimi ayem fasodie ma of which financial benefits no cry rewards no ebitimi a turning around e de ahwe akoda no ama na bobrapa.
Oh, yeah, well, pieces of guidelines, and nothing I will share a report I launched in man, I had to that there should be a coordination and planning. And once we are able to do that, farmers will respond because with the little that we've done in about 1,260 plus communities now, it is giving us results because now catch you with the will look at you from a different angle altogether. It's a collective effort. That is why I can say a bunch will revisit the judicial element system now. Now, to be able to do the monitoring effectively. Once you're able to do that, we develop guidelines. More farmers may be by here because farmers need to they want their children to go to school and all that. Once you're able to build that consciousness in them, I strongly believe they will respond to it.
Right. At the Yeribisi, I say.
Nah. Utie Oha Echi Punk no. Needs FM.